Now that we've all survived day one of the semester, it's time to start thinking about the rest of our first week here. Typically, I will post announcements and send emails twice a week, once at the beginning of the week with reminders of what to do, and then once midweek to ensure that everyone's wrapping up the week smoothly. This first week's reminder comes in the form of a audio because I wanted to be able to show everyone to make sure we're going through and matching the calendar up with Blackboard and so on. Right, so here we are in week one. The topic for the week is introduction, and the readings are just chapter 1 in the car book, and you have 2 items of graded work, quiz 1 and discussion board. So you'll always see the topic for the week in caps, and then you'll go in Blackboard, go over to the it's not showing you there we go. The course materials by topic. Click on that. Introduction was our topic for this first week, so we can click on that. And then in each topical folder, you'll see the list of tasks for the week. Right? A lot of these tasks were listed in my day 1 email. They're repeated here. I have these things color-coded as well, so review the car chapter 1 slides. I say that in purple in your list, and I label it in purple down here. Post to the discussion board 3 times during the week. I need at least one of your posts to be by Wednesday of the week, and this is to make sure that everyone's not waiting till Saturday. If we wait until Saturday for everyone to post to the discussion board, nobody's reading the posts, right? So there's not going to be as much of an actual discussion if we're putting it off till the end. Also, having you post by Wednesday means that you're doing some work for the class earlier in the week, even if you do some later in the week. You're certainly welcome to post all 3 times before Wednesday if that's what works with your schedule. But again, I just have this rule in place so that we don't push all of the discussion off to the end of the week, because then most posts don't get read. So discussion board in red, link to the discussion board right here. Quiz number 1 asks you about chapter 1. You have the slides. Hopefully you have the book by now. If you do not have access to the book yet, I definitely encourage you to try to find someone in the class that maybe is in another class with you. You can make copies of their chapter 1. It's not a very long chapter. If you're really in a bind about getting a hold of the chapter, definitely send me an email and let me know that, and we'll see what we can work out. But so each week, again, you'll see the list of tasks, and those are the things that you need to do for the week. And they're highlighted in the course schedule always, so the graded work is pulled out, even though there are other tasks usually in the list that are not graded. For example, the last thing in the task list is typically review all other materials in this topics folder. And here I'll do things like post sort of national news media or local news media stories when they're covering research in kind of an interesting but also in a valid way where they're not oversimplifying the research. And so those are just sort of extra things that I include in any given topical week, and they're definitely things that you can be discussing in the discussion board. They may feed into your blog assignments later, so I encourage you to do all of those tasks and to get down to the last one and just go through those things. It's light reading. Sometimes it's even audio clip or a video clip of something. And as usual, if you have any questions or concerns, you're not sure what to do, you're not sure how to do it, you're not sure when to do it, do always send me an email. Please notice that my email is naomi.spence@lehman.cuny.edu. It's not at LC like the student email accounts. And there's no R in my name, so if you're trying to write to Spencer, you're not going to get to me. If you don't get an email reply from me within 24 hours, you should always resend it. I'm not bothered by students resending emails. I'm more bothered when I don't hear from students who have questions. So please send me emails often.